What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Let's Play Warcraft with Zoronden. I just got my Q-Pop for Scholomance here, so this is, of course, going to be a dungeon special, or an instant special, I think is what I actually call them. So I'm going to grab the first two quests here, and I'm just kind of realizing I can't hear any game sound. I think I have the game sound really low. I'm going to turn that up in just a second here. I need to turn off Growl and get with the group here. Let's check out that sound. I have it at 11. I think I usually run 20. I'm not sure on that. Either way, that's what I'm going to run it for now. Holy crap, I got a giant axe sword thing in me. I think if I was any other species than Forsaken, I would probably have been actually dead there. I suppose a Death Knight could live through that. Either way, we are doing Scholomance. This, of course, is the remodeled Scholomance for Cataclysm, which I don't think I've run in a non-heroic manner, to be honest, other than way back in the beta when I just kind of plowed through it. And now that I think about it, this actually came out with Mists of Pandaria, not Cataclysm. I should know that, considering I did it on my YouTube channel, and I didn't have my YouTube channel when Cataclysm was in beta. So that would make a lot of sense. So yes, this is a new Mists of Pandaria revamp, and again, done with at the low level, and then of course it's a heroic dungeon as well. So of course this is the normal version, considering I am level 40. And as I typically try to do, I do have a mini pet for the day. There will be no mount because we're in an instance the whole episode. But the mini pet is this guy right here called the Arcane Eye. I don't have a custom name for him because I actually just caught him a few days ago on my main. He is an eyeball, a floaty little magical eyeball, as you can see him right there. Get that guy's nameplate out of the way. He is available near Karazhan in the Deadwind Pass. I think he's around level 17, 18. I guess that one's 16. It's a pretty cool one. It's the only available capturable eye. There is a eye available from the trading card game, and there is also an eye available from the Darkmoon Fair that I think you have to get from a chest that you get from doing a daily battle with a guy at the Darkmoon Fair. So this is the only capturable eye that floats about in the wild. So if you want an eyeball, this is the one that's easy to get. The others are a little rarer, or actually cost money unless you have a generous friend or family member or something. So that is our companion for the day, and the rest of the time will be, of course, devoted to this beautiful instance. Scholomance was always one of my least favorite to run, to be honest, because it always seemed so long. But the streamlined version is considerably better. I like it much more, and you know, that's typical of what Blizzard's learned over their years. Is these redesigned instances are a lot smoother. They function better. The old ones obviously had multiple dead ends, multiple odd angles, things like that, and you still see that a lot in, say, Razor Fen ones, or deep water. That's not right. The one over in Ashenvale. What is that one called? I don't have a good memory of that. That is the wrong continent. Yeah, my people are fighting at the moment. It's right there, whatever that is called. I don't remember. I could look it up. I'm not terribly concerned about it, although now it's bothering me. No. Black Fathom Depths. There we go. Thought there was some sort of bee or something in there. This lich can be fairly annoying. A wave of ice moves across the map. You do have to avoid that, or at least attempt to avoid that. I don't think it's instant death, but it is a lot of damage. So you definitely want to try and not get caught in that. Once she dies, I think it's a she, you have to kill the phylactery as well. Otherwise, she will resurrect, I believe, after a certain amount of time. I'm not sure how long it takes, but you can see the books breathing flames and all kinds of stuff during the phylactery phase. I think I might have just shot a book. I'm not sure. I had something else targeted. And I'm not sure what that was. Either way, there we go. We got her. There's a cool sword. Obviously, I can't really use swords, so I will greed roll that for the cash. And we will move on to the next boss, or the next chamber, which originally, I believe, was the downstairs that we would have gone through the first gate for. The Lich is kind of moved. It's a different Lich, I believe. The original Lich was much close to the, pretty much one of the final two bosses. There was actually kind of two final bosses, but the Lich was the second to last boss, technically. Okay, we're actually moving to this room, which was originally downstairs. It was often a skipped room, originally dropping the the Warlock shoulders, which this guy actually has the Legacy version, or the VOA version of them. So, yeah, that's what this original room was. And originally, the skeletons, the very base ones that you can see around over there, they had magic immunities. So, if you came in here at a high level, even later in the game, you know, during Wrath of the Lich King or even Cataclysm, and wanted to clear this place, but you were, say, a mage, you had to melee them with your staff. And that didn't really work well. And even back in the day at level 60, when full groups would run this at even 10 people, this room was often skipped. Unless you were in there as a warlock and specifically requested, hey, I want the shoulders, you just wouldn't do this area. And I mean, I'm sure you can imagine why. Magic immune targets, even non-elite, were pretty painful, especially back in the day when a lot of classes had magic abilities. Even back in the day, warriors had a few magic abilities. Arcane Shot was considered magic on the hunter. So a lot of changes have gone down, obviously, since then. Oh, hey, we lost our tank. That's not cool. I'm going to cease recording here because the tank might take a while to replace. So I will see you. Oh, nope, never mind. That was pretty quick. I didn't have to stop. Looks like we might have a Pandaren monk tank coming in. So cool. I was worried that we would take a while to get another guy, but looks like we are just fine on that forefront. Okay, don't have a quest complete. I thought I had a quest complete. It was one objective, I guess. There's Dark Master Jandis Barov, I guess. Dark Master Gambling is the final boss, which we've already engaged. Lovely! Whatever, the tank seems confident in that. We'll hope he is. I guess my pet's dead. I did enrage. How long does revive take? Where is even my revive? Is she dead? No, she split. She splits into a lot of mirror images. It's only like 9 or 12 now. It used to be like 30. It was quite insane, actually, how many images she split into. And they were just all active units. This time they all kind of sit on a certain area and spin, so it's not as much of a concern as it used to be. Blacksmithing, I definitely don't need that. I really wish I knew where my revived pets. Oh, it's right there, isn't it? Yes. 3.5 seconds. I'm gonna do it. I want my pet out. That's gonna be lowering my DPS a lot. Which actually, I don't see my DPS meter. That's weird. I haven't updated all my mods from the patch yet, to be honest. I haven't played a ton yet. I've actually been checking out Star Trek Online with the new Romulan stuff, which I'm really enjoying. I don't think I'll play past like getting that Romulan to max level, but in the meantime, the leveling experience is pretty cool. The story's really good. So if you guys have been at all interested in checking that out, Star Trek Online is, of course, free to play. So there's no real reason for you not to grab that and check it out. I would definitely advise that. But in the meantime, you either are or aren't playing World of Warcraft, and Scholomance is fun. I like Scholomance. It's weird. Even back when the original Scholomance was out, and I didn't really like it because of its length, I still liked it because of its cinematic feel. I still liked its length. And of course, it always dropped set stuff for all the classes. or at least most of the classes. I don't know if it drops something for every class, but I definitely ran it its fair share. This broken gate here, or at least smashed gate, there used to be a gargoyle boss behind it, and the gargoyle boss would drop the warrior boots. So back when I had a Tauren warrior at level 60, I actually ran that quite a bit, trying to get the warrior boots. I don't know if I ever got them on my warrior, but I definitely got them on my paladin. My paladin had some serious issues with the paladin pants, but I think I got just about every other piece of plate set item that was in the game at the time, which of course was warrior and paladin only. Oh, that's the monk there shooting me with some sort of healing beam. I wondered what that was. So yeah, are we on the boss now? Yes, we're on the boss now. Why can't I? Oh, he's not targetable yet. Oh, that was Gandling. Ha! I totally forgot about that. You fight Gandling there. He runs away and he summons the boss that used to be downstairs, a second downstairs area when you clear the next room coming up. And this Rattlegore right here, he used to drop the key that would allow you into the room that would get to the two last bosses. So obviously that's been taken out, as keys aren't really in the game anymore, which is somewhat unfortunate. I always liked keys and having a keychain and that kind of stuff, but it does simplify things a little bit. It's honestly more annoying to go into an area and not be able to access the next area instead of the other way around. Ooh, I think that's a pretty nice upgrade. I will definitely roll on that, and I of course can roll or wear mail now. So there we go, a nice upgrade. Yes, can't complain about that even a little. These guys, oof. I don't know if they are, yeah, they are definitely the version. They have meat grafts on their hands, legs, and face. You actually have to kill the grafts to kill them. It's honestly pretty annoying because it can be hard to target the grafts themselves. Oops, I just laid a trap, not where I meant to lay it. So yeah, they can be annoying, but you just do some tab targeting, I guess, and find it. It's a lot easier for melee. You can do like swipe or whirlwind or anything AoE-ish. I was trying to hit him with some multi-shots, which I think I got off a fair amount of. So this is where Jandis originally was, down here, and Rattlegore was originally through there, which of course neither are anymore. They're both kind of blocked off access points now, which honestly is better for the instance. It makes it a little smoother, a little more linear, which again, I like that. I like that change. Of course, here's our second meeting with Gandling, and he is messing with Lillian Voss here, which is actually going to be your final engagement with Miss Voss here. So I will let that play out to its extent. You can notice that he's kind of controlling her, and we're forced to fight her and apparently put her down, as it seems. We'll find out what's going to go on here. He continues to boast, as always seems to be the case. Big bosses like to monologue and boast about their evil plans. I never too much enjoy that. So she gets a little pissed. She's like, end it, kill me. But he rips her soul from her. Or, okay, never mind. That's only in heroic. I guess in normal mode, you just have to fight her the first time. In heroic mode, you can actually, her soul splits, and there's like a phase 2 and stuff. And originally, there used to be a chest down here. If you went and killed Jandis Barov, there would be a lever down there that would open that gate, and then you could open that door, and there would be a chest in there. And originally, Master Gandling was down that gate, and the gate we're actually going to be going to is where the Lich was. This room was a little less furnished originally, and did not have a straight-up boss in it. There was actually a boss up here that you could do that was somewhat optional. You almost always skipped him, though. He was actually kind of a boss of a quest line, and he really didn't have any loot on him. I think he had a crappy necklace and maybe a pair of gloves or bracers or something. but he really wasn't worth engaging. And no one really did engage him. So, such is life. Here you can drink a potion if you want. You turn into a undead alchemist, chemist, scientist dude. I'm going to leave it on for the rest of the instance because I think there might be a quest correlating to that. I'm not completely sure on that, but I figure why the heck I'll leave it on. There's only one boss left. As you can see, Dark Master Gandling down there. This is actually a fairly quick instance now. What used to take maybe 45 minutes, it's now about 15-20 minutes depending on your group. And as you can see, we're already engaging the final boss. So should be a good time. Of course, it is lower than it originally was. Obviously, it was originally a 60 instance. Now it's only about a 40 to 45, 48, something like that. Not going to be too hard. One thing, though, Gandling does teleport you into rooms. As you can see, I just got teleported into this one. You have to, I think you have to, at least, kill all the minions in it. That's what you originally had to do. I don't know if you still have to, as I move all the way to the door. Yeah, you definitely have to, as the door is not opening. Oop, I didn't get them all? There's one. Why aren't you all dying? There they go. My buddy's one, which opens the door up for me. Some plate. And, ooh, a trinket. Well, it's going to let me roll need, which is kind of bitchy of me to roll need, but no one else did, so I'll take it. Because it does add 12 expertise, which I can use. Obviously, the strength is worthless, but I'll take the expertise, and no one else needed it, so I'm not going to feel bad about that. So yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna decline that. Turn in this quest here. Was that it? Was that all the quests? Must be. Cool. So I'm gonna get out of this group so that they, if they want to do another group or another run, they can. But as I said, that is gonna do it for this run, for this instant special. I, of course, am Zoronden. I do want you guys to go ahead and like and thumbs up and all that stuff, subscribe and everything for this video, so I can always bring you more not StarCraft. Well, I can bring you more StarCraft, but World of Warcraft, of course, because that's what you're watching. So I can bring you more of that. And yeah, that's all for today, guys. And I will catch you all next time.